If they only knew that you literally just hopped in.
I know, isn't that crazy? All kinds of internet connection problems tonight, dude.
What happened?
I don't know. Nothing was connecting. My browsers weren't opening, and then I just discovered that my network was not properly connected for some reason. But then again, I just changed out my APC like a couple days ago, in the midst of me not doing anything. So I never really came back to life. I don't think after that rewiring. So here we are.
Well, welcome, Brandon. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
It's been a while.
It's been a long time.
How you feeling?
Pretty good. I'm at a good 83% out of the last 14 days. You know
that 80%, 83. Have we 83%. Bumped up to 3 throughout the day, or what?
It was a solid 81 this morning, and then now I'm feeling pretty good. I got I have my ghost Swedish fish that I've been saving for 4 weeks.
I get those on accident when I don't get the blue sour kids.
Well, I got this for the last Planet Dirty we did, and I forgot about it in the fridge. So here it is. It was a nice treat for the night. Christian, how are you?
I'm good, dude. Busy day, busy week. It's nonstop. We adopted a pug a few days ago, about a week ago, I think.
That's awesome. What is his name?
I say adopted. We pretty much, it was one of those things where like the dog kind of just, the vet that we go to, they were like, hey, this family needs to house a pug, and we know you guys are pug people.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to take the dog? And it was one of those things where like we saw a picture of the dog and it's just like, oh God, you know, we were suckered.
Yeah,
but he's okay. He's a good dog. He's a real good dog.
Awesome.
You know,
I'm digging that shirt, that sweatshirt. How is it?
Sonny the Vampire. It's very nice. They didn't ship my T-shirt though. They just shipped the jacket.
Uh-oh.
So
that's not good.
No, well, in the shipping notification, it showed just the jacket. So maybe they shipped the other thing separately. I don't know. I don't know. But let's get through our super chats. We got Saturn Video with a $10 super chat. The Omega Tater Ray has done its maximum damage. The Butterman and the Lizard King have been transformed into a basket of tater tots. Devil CHH pops a lid of sweet baby rays. Is this the end? Very, very nice. Let's give him one.
I feel like people sleep.
Then we got Beyond the Grave Media with a $5 super chat. The boys are back heading to Seattle to start vacation. Best driving podcast ever. Damn, that's awesome. Be safe, dude. Heading to Seattle. I don't know how far you're driving or flying, but be very safe. Beyond the Grave Media. And glad you're enjoying the show. And with that, I say,
the best part of eating corn on the cob is when like shit sprays out of it and you hit somebody in the eye with the water. I had corn on the cob 2 days ago. It was awesome.
I did too. No, I didn't. It wasn't on the cob. I didn't have it on the cob. I had it off the cob.
Unacceptable. Purely unacceptable.
It does taste better on the cob.
It does. It does.
You know. Anyway. You want to see what we got with us tonight, Brandon? Let's see what we got with us.
Let's do it.
We got Jackie 2023, Johnny Darko, of course, Saturn Video, Ryan DOG, Ryan Dog, I guess is what we're going with. Justin Smith, Sean Sr., Retro Ryan, Movie Buff and My Pets, Mike Mack, D Shaw Entertainment, I already said that. Adrian Johnson, Witch Hunter, Vanderhoff, Adrian James. We got a lot of people in here tonight. Blu-ray Addict, how are you? Good to see everybody. Jaden Christopher, how are you? Mike Mack, how are you? Muzzak. Got the usuals. Got the hardcores tonight. Quentin, CR. Matt ascends that. I can't say it. Kevin, how are you? Anyway. Brandon, what are we doing tonight, dude?
We're doing the 90's Hot in the Shade.
Pepsi tour. Did you forget the Pepsi?
I did. Yeah, I did. I had ginger ale.
I got my Pepsi. Sure.
I think it's the same company.
Is it a Pepsi product?
It might be. It's Canada Dry. I think that's Pepsi. I could be wrong. It does not say on here.
Let me know if it's a Pepsi product.
It just feels so wild to be doing Planet Dirty tonight, man. Like it's not out of nowhere, but because I've been sick and like out of the loop for 14 days, it's just like coming out of the cocoon and then like now we're here. It's just bizarre. I can't explain it beyond that. It's just bizarre to be here right now. Good, but bizarre.
I agree. I agree. Brandon, I mean, we got a whatever show tonight. I have a feeling this is gonna be one of those chill shows where we just talk to the chat. But it is the 1990s Hot in the Shade Pepsi tour. I gave you an assignment. Is that your CD? Is that an original pressing? When was that pressed?
It doesn't have the remasters thing on it. It says 89, so this might be from the original. I don't know.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, really quick, we're going to do this kind of fast because I know this is not a subject that a lot of my viewers want to do. Brandon, give me your top five Hot in the Shade tracks starting with number 5. Just go through your top 5.
So number 5 is least?
Well, I mean, yeah. Like,
okay, so
rank them. Your top 5.
I'm going to go with Forever as number 5. I love the track. I get its popularity, but I think it's the cheesiest out of my favorite tracks on the record. So it's number 5 for me for sure.
Okay.
I'm going to go with such a hard choice. King of Hearts at number 4.
Okay.
Would you agree or disagree with that choice?
I have my list.
Okay. So number 3, I'm going to go with such a cheesy song. Okay, yeah, 3 is going to be Hide Your Heart for sure. 2 is going to be Rise to It.
I'm going to rise to it.
It's such a good song. I don't care how cheesy it is.
And rise. Okay, go ahead.
You better agree with me on this. Number 1 is Little Caesar.
Respectable answer. Rest in peace to Eric Carr.
There it is. That's my top 5 for.
Wow. Number 5 for me is Somewhere Between Heaven and Hell. Gene Simmons on vocals. Number 4 for me, You Love Me to Hate You. Oh, your camera cut out, Brandon.
That's weird. Give me 1 second.
Okay. I'll keep going with my list.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
you.
Number 3, Little Caesar. Number 2, Forever, which I can't believe you didn't put that on your list. Number 1 single. And number 1, I can't believe this isn't your number 1. Gene Simmons on vocals, Prisoner of Love, my favorite track off the record.
Wow.
Yeah. I think Gene kills it on this record. To me, this is a Gene record, with the exception of Forever. I love Rise to It, but to me, Betrayed, Prisoner of Love, The Street Giveth, The Street Taketh Away, Somewhere Between Heaven and Hell. This record's all Gene to me. So we lost them, guys. All right. We're going to take it with the chat now. I'll add him in. Maybe he'll get it situated. Maybe he won't. Let's see what the chat's saying. Canada Dry is owned by Dr. Pepper. Well, isn't that Coke, or is Dr. Pepper like its own entity now? What is it? We need a music from the Elder oh, man. That'd be dangerous. The Elder Stream. Oh, man. Why do Kiss look like the wives in Goodfellas? Serious question. Not during Hot in the Shade. Very much so during Animalize. It was excessive during Asylum and Animalize, it was excessive. I agree. But during Hot in the Shade, no, I wouldn't say so. Or Revenge. They really toned it down during those times. What's up, King Smile 13? How are you? I saw that. Yeah, it's I'll be honest with you. I was actually surprised that Pepsi was number 2 to begin with. I honestly thought that Pepsi was like 3rd or 4th already. I definitely thought that, Dr. Pepper was number 2. It's crazy because where I live, Dr. Pepper's number 1. Nobody drinks Coke around where I live. Everybody just drinks Dr. Pepper. Buddy of mine went to the Hot in the Shade tour twice. Got to see Eric Carr live. I would have loved it. Me too. He's one of my favorite drummers. He's definitely my favorite Kiss drummer. Oh, I agree. I don't live in Texas, but I'm very close to it, to the border. I'm a Louisiana guy, but I tried the Dr. Pepper coconut cream and I liked it. I had a regular version though. I never tried the diet version. The regular version was sensational. So Pepsi Max for me. I think it is. Something about Dr. Pepper is very southern. It's a very southern drink. Yeah, I loved it. I really liked it. But like I said, I had a regular version. I wouldn't be surprised if the zero sugar doesn't taste good. But the regular version was sensational. I just got the Halloween 6 on tape. Which one do you like better, theatrical cut or the director's cut? I don't know. It's tough. I like both cuts. I probably would say I like the producer's cut more, which I'm assuming is what you meant. Hell no, I ain't going back to that school. Zero chance in hell. Zero chance in hell. I liked it. God, I liked it. I liked it a lot. There's a Dr. Pepper museum. I mean, of course there is, right? Let me see. Dr. Pepper Museum. Where's it at? Waco. There you go. That's pretty southern. I remember being at Madison Square Garden and the laser show opening with Kiss coming out to the Sphinx. Incredible. My wife used to go through 3 12-packs of Dr. Pepper a week. I got sick of it. What's up, Ryan? How are you? It's funny, CR. I actually just tried the I tried the Coke Zero Vanilla. I loved it. It was sensational. Absolutely loved it. Brandon loves RC Cola. The 30 film set, I don't think I do. I think Brandon has maybe the 30 film set. I'm not sure. He's back.
Sorry about that. I had to reset my whole router.
Damn.
I don't know what's going on.
Usually this is my issue.
I know what's going on. let's pray that it continues up now. Jesus Christ.
Oh man, guys, listen though. You're here at PD. This is your show. Whatever you guys want to ask, we can talk about it. It's that simple. Let it rip. Potato chip. Let's see it. Guys. Whatever you want to talk about. Have you seen the first Power with Lou Diamond Phillips? No, I've seen La Bamba. I haven't seen First Power. I've seen Bats and I've seen La Bamba and I've seen him in The Ranch.
Mm.
Who else has seen Kiss live? I caught them on their original reunion tour in 2000. So Epic Space Killing. I've seen some of those shows on YouTube though, Brandon, of them live during 2000. Some of it wasn't pretty.
Mm. Yeah,
I think Ace was pretty drugged out, and Peter was at his wits' end physically, and
yeah. I saw them in the first time I saw them live was 2009 for the Alive 35 tour, and they were sort of going into the Sonic Boom era, and they sounded really good. Obviously, it was Tommy Thayer and Eric Singer up there in the makeup, but it was a great show. And then me and my friend Ray saw them in 2022.
Yeah, I remember that.
And it was fine. I mean, we kind of knew what we were walking into, but I wish I could have seen them in 96, 97, or 98. You know what I mean? When they first sort of came back, that would have been so cool.
I wanted to see him with Vinny in 82, 83.
That
I
would have been
wanted to
sweet,
see.
too.
I would love to see if I could see the Lick It Up tour with Vinny. I want to be at the concert where Paul cussed Vinny out, just to see Vinny's react, because it's legendary, right? You know.
Yeah, the crowd had to notice, right? Like they had to have seen turmoil on stage.
You would think so, but
that's so funny.
I mean, we read about it, but
good stuff, man.
If you had to recommend a good horror movie on tape, what would you pick?
Like on VHS tape?
On VHS.
I would go with Junior, a cut above.
Junior?
Yeah, it's like a weird 80s Canadian slasher movie about a hillbilly guy in the lake. And there's these two girls who go on sort of like an escapade around the lake, and he starts killing people. I'm sure you've seen the film. What if I could grab it off the shelf? Do I have it? Do I see it? Junior.
1985?
85, yeah, right here, got it.
Because, see, this is what I thought you were talking about from, like, 2008. This is what I've seen. I've seen this, Junior. Is that a remake?
Yeah, I don't know if this movie's on Blu-ray or not. I wish it was, yeah.
See, I thought you were talking about that.
No, I'm talking about this, a cut above.
Damn, you got the tape.
I got the tape.
I wonder if Vinegar Syndrome's going to put that out.
They need to. I can't believe it's not been put out on Blu-ray yet. I don't think it's even on DVD. But I think I discovered this movie the same time I discovered Slaughterhouse on VHS back in the mid-90s. Which is a great flick in itself. Speaking of Vinegar Syndrome, dude, I'm so stoked to open up that box set. But I've got to film it.
Yeah. Do you remember what you bought? Not really.
I bought that Granny's slasher movie.
Rabid Grannies.
Yeah, Drop Dead Fred. That's about all I can remember. I'd have to look up the order. I got like 10 movies, I think, though.
Have you guys seen the Paperboy 1994 movie? I've never heard of that. Let me look that up. I played the game.
Paperboy 1994. It looks familiar. But I'm going to say no.
Image Entertainment.
Wait
up, that's 2012. The Paperboy 1994.
Hey, William Katt's in it. That's weird.
He doesn't just deliver newspaper. He's bad news. I wonder how good or bad that is.
Oh, it's probably terrible. I don't know. I feel like William Katt elevates anything he's in, right?
Yeah. I'll have to apply for a bank loan to get the new Opera 4K, but it looks like a great release. Yeah, what's up with that, dude? It's 5 discs.
I've got to buy that, dude. I'm such a fan of that movie.
It's 5 discs.
I've got to buy it. Do we know the price yet? Like, have they said the price? I've just seen the listing. I haven't seen the price.
Let's just say what if it's $20 a disc?
I'm going to do it. If it's $100 box, I've got to get it. I'm going to order that and Cemetery Man because I haven't ordered Cemetery Man yet. And I still want that Cemetery Man 4K box set. I don't think it's sold out yet.
Oh, the Cemetery Man is nice.
With do you have that special box with like the booklet and stuff? Or just the regular
4K?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah, I need that.
Yeah.
Was it worth the price?
For Severin, it's the best they've done. I mean, you got the nice booklet it comes with and everything. This scene haunted me, dude.
Yeah.
When I watched that movie. Good God. Terrifying. It looked incredible too. Absolutely incredible.
Now Severin is doing the Mexico trilogy too, right? The El Mariachi.
That's Arrow.
Oh, Arrow. Okay, damn it.
The mariachi set.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that shit too. I don't know why that's only one of the movies in 4K though. It's so lame.
I think that's all they could. Sometimes they can only either get the elements to do it like that, or they can only license that format. From what I understand.
But I dig those movies. What is your opinion on that trilogy? Are you a fan?
I'm excited. I love Desperado.
Desperado's so damn good. El Mariachi is good too for the budget, but I'm a sucker for Once Upon a Time in Mexico. Desperado's the better movie, but that third movie is so damn good. Johnny Depp is so crazy in that film.
Ever seen Frogs? I remember seeing a DVD, a copy of it is getting in the store, and now Kino is releasing along with Squirm and others on Blu-ray. Thank God I can get Squirm. I never own that, and I love Frogs. Frogs is one of my favorite 70s creature features. I don't know if you've seen that movie, Brandon. It's incredible. It's got Sam Elliott.
I've seen it. Yeah,
I love it. All them fucking big ass frogs and snakes and gators and.
Wasn't there a movie called Toads also, or no? I could have sworn there was.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
There's slugs. I know there's Day of the Triffids. All those weird giant monster movies. Oh man.
I don't see it. I don't see a movie called Toads.
Damn.
I thought he meant Prego Arnold Jr. at first. Oh, I love Jr.
I can't believe that movie exists. That blows my mind.
I just remember Danny DeVito going, "We can have the baby in the perineal cavity." I can't wait for Frogs and Squirm.
Wow.
That just sounds funny saying out loud. Dude, I'm excited for Frogs and Squirm.
Oof.
What's up, JG? How are you? One of my favorite sleazeball horror movies is House on the Edge of the Park. Yeah, I got that. That was Severin. I believe it was Severin.
Is that a good release?
It is now. They had to fix the disc, but those smaller companies, they definitely would have it fixed. That was a few years ago. So, yeah, it was a good release.
Yeah.
It's a very good release. Speaking of Vinegar Syndrome, I still want to buy Southern Comfort and Navy SEALs. Oh, hell yeah.
Did you watch Navy SEALs yet?
I loved it. It was like a non-mega. It was like a cult version of Top Gun. Like it's that military movie, but like it's just like a cult version of it.
Right.
I liked it. Michael Bain, or Bean, however you say it. I still don't know. And Charlie Sheen. And you remember you've seen Major League, huh? You remember the voodoo guy? I forget his character's name.
I think so.
But he's in it. I almost wonder if Charlie Sheen recommended him because he worked with him in Major League, considering his Navy SEALs was 1990 and Major League was 89.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, I can't say that I've ever seen Navy SEALs. It did not look familiar to me.
I'd never heard of it in my life.
Yeah.
But I liked it. I'd like to see Brandon light a fart on fire on the show.
I feel like he said this exact comment before, or am I crazy?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I think he did.
I bought a Pepsi travel mug for special occasions, like watching movies. Hell yeah, dude. Graduation Day is good movie or creepy crawlers. It's Canadian horror movie or The Sleeping Car. Cemetery Man was 55 and it's 4 discs. So yeah, it's going to be expensive. Oof. Oh man, it is going to be expensive. I've
got to buy it. It doesn't matter. That's one of those movies that I have to buy.
Yeah, I don't foresee them doing I don't know about Severin. I don't know that I've ever seen them do the regular versions.
Mm-hmm.
Like Synapse will put out the expensive version and then do the standard version like a year or 8 months later. Like they're finally doing a standard version of The Convent, which thank God, because nobody wanted to pay $50 for that movie.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that.
Speaking of versions, did you pick up, because I know we both got the new 88 Films 4K version of Burial Ground recently, I think, right? We both own that, I think.
Yeah.
Did you buy the Vinegar Syndrome? I think it was Vinegar Syndrome 4K version of Burial Ground.
No, that was Severin as well.
Severin. Did you buy that version?
No.
I want to know what the difference is. Like, is it worth buying? Is it worth double dipping? Like, I don't understand why they came out in such close proximity. How the hell that even happened?
Well, they're different regions. Even though 4K is region free, it's like they still licensed the release of the film in a certain region.
Where is Severin out of?
Severin's America. 88 Films. What we bought is
Europe.
Europe.
Okay, that makes sense now.
So we bought the Europe edition.
Yeah, that was an anomaly to me, but that makes sense. Because I saw that, I'm like, what the hell? This just came out from 88 Films.
Like I'm convinced that Arrow let go of Killer Clowns because they're going to do a UK version of it, and they know that they're going to sell the same amount as if they or close to the same amount as if they license it in America.
Mm-hmm.
Because 4K is region free, that they're still going to sell a shit ton. That's my guess.
Yeah. What is the best boutique label right now?
The boutique label?
Mm-hmm.
The best boutique?
Boutique, excuse me.
The best boutique. That's like
that's a weird word, right? Am I saying that word wrong? Boutique?
It's boutique.
Boutique. That sounds weirder, dude.
That reminds me on Howard's.
Boutique.
That reminds me on Howard Stern when they were asking Sal what the best Beastie Boys record is. Oh, it's Paul's Boutique.
Yeah, we say boutique. There's no way you don't say boutique.
It's boutique.
It is not. There's no way.
Chat.
There's no way that's boutique. Boutique is the word.
It's boutique, not boutique.
Put it in a vote.
They're gonna say I'm right.
Both ways sound wrong now.
It's boutique. It ain't boutique.
Go into a boutique store. Boutique. Because I swear to God, it's
boutique. It's boutique.
There's no way.
It ain't boutique.
They both sound weird now, man. Shit.
It's boutique. Where you from?
I'm having a fucking stroke. That's what I'm having. Christian Saint, son of a bitch. Everybody's proving me wrong.
It's boutique. Dude,
there's a conspiracy. There's a conspiracy here against me.
No.
Okay, there's a conspiracy against.
I told the chat that you were gonna say boutique tonight before the show.
Oh, really?
See, look at the chat. It's
damn.
That's boutique. Anyway, what's the answer to your question? The best boutique.
It's Severin, right? I saw your video. I haven't watched it yet, but I saw you make a video about it.
It's Vinegar Syndrome.
Oh, really?
One of the two. It's either Arrow or Vinegar Syndrome, in my opinion. Like, I've really become a bigger Vinegar Syndrome fan, and I look at their products, and it's just like, man, you feel like you're getting bang for your buck. Just when you open up the box, it's like, wow, this is all so premium looking.
Yeah. Yeah, it's exciting to shop on their site too. Like a couple weeks ago when we all bought stuff from that sale, I was just like, this is a good shopping experience. It feels sort of like the old days of shopping on screamfactory.com. Like I was excited to go through these titles.
Oh yeah.
If that makes any damn sense. But
of course.
I've been trying to go through all the boutique labels and trying to stock up on some more physical media. Like I went to Arrow, Synapse, Kino, a bunch of weird ones. Like the prices are so damn expensive.
You're the only one I've ever heard say Synapse.
What do you call it?
Synapse.
God damn it.
Synapse is my favorite.
There's a
Brandon, I need to make a clip. Say Synapse is my favorite.
The synapses of your brain fire. That's what it's meant to be. It's a brain logo, right?
Brandon,
it's a brain logo.
I know, but say Synapse is my favorite boutique.
I'm not saying it.
Synapse is my favorite boutique label.
People in the chat know that I'm right. It's Synapse. See, look, Justin Smith knows I'm right. Look, Synapse. LOL.
Look at Devin X. Synapse. Synapse.
Yep. See, Mike Max got it. Synapse right there.
Oh, Brandon, can you rate the boutique labels?
If I was more familiar with them, I would.
Oh man,
I really am only really a student of Scream Factory and Vinegar Syndrome at this point.
Right.
I bought in some stuff from Arrow. I guess I don't know if I have any Synapse labels or not. I think I have a few Arrow things, but I just don't have a big collection of anything. Maybe 88 Films, but it's so few and far in between when I buy physical media these days. But I'm really trying to get back into it. It's sort of becoming an addiction again. So. Don't say it.
I was like, what is that? I never saw it's the sign.
See, there we go. Mike Mack knows what's up.
I know why you say boutique.
Why?
Oh man.
The Minnie Mouse show. Boutique. She says boutique.
No.
Boutique. Brandon, do you like Beastie Boys?
To an extent. I find I find 80% of their stuff to be absolutely obnoxious.
What's your favorite record from the Beastie Boys? Because mine's Paul's Boutique.
God damn it. Son of a bitch. I knew that was coming. It's a good record.
Paul's Boutique.
It's a good record. There's no way it's fucking boutique, dude. Hold on a second.
Like you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Boutique spelling. Hold on a second. Give me a second. Listen. Son of a bitch.
It's
Boutique.
Yeah. You guys are all right.
Brandon
It's
came in
boutique.
hot with that boutique. Synapse is a fantastic slasher.
Mm.
Brandon, have you ever thought to yourself?
Listen, it's been a weird couple weeks. It's been a weird night. I have internet problems. Y'all can leave me alone, okay?
It has been a weird couple weeks,
It's
hasn't
been
it?
a weird couple weeks. Okay, go ahead.
I would rather have all Blu-rays over 4K. 4K is just too expensive. Brandon,
Agree.
feedback?
I agree. I don't know. I feel like with labels like I don't know, Vinegar's I've been pretty okay with 4K prices lately. Like I was bitching about them for a long time. In the last month or two, the few that I've been buying, like the prices have been pretty comparable to regular Blu-rays. I don't know if the prices are coming down or if I'm just getting a little bit more lenient with spending on physical media, but like I didn't have a problem buying the few 4Ks I did from Vinegar Syndrome because the prices were so close. I know that was a sale,
Right.
but I think maybe this is the timing thing. If you can find what you want on a sale, then just wait for the sale. Because if you have the choice to get 4K or Blu-ray, I'd rather get 4K and be up to date. Now, I don't know how much this plays into the disc rot stuff we were all talking about a few weeks ago, if that's a thing or not. I don't know. But if I can get 4K, I'd rather have 4K, even though I personally can't see a huge difference in most of the transfers. Maybe I'm just too old and my eyes are too bad at this point. But some of the transfers look great. So I'd rather have 4K. A very long-winded answer, but yeah.
Let's see. These brand denunciations. He gives them his own spin.
Yep.
Do you remember EB Games used to be Electronic Boutique?
Yep. That was a great store in our mall.
EB
Electronics
Games?
Boutique. That's why I call it boutique. Because in the mall here back in the 90s, we had Electronics Boutique, and I always said boutique. That's exactly why. It's not the Minnie Mouse show that Isabella watches. It's the Electronics Boutique. End scene.
What did you what did you used to buy at the EB Games?
The two most vivid purchases from Electronics Boutique was I had a PlayStation 1 back in the day. It wasn't bought. I found it in a trash can. I think somebody had thrown it out, and for some reason it worked. That was my introduction to PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
And I finally picked up a couple games for it after I found out the system actually worked and tested it. And I wanted to play some Japanese games, specifically the Dragon Ball GT Final Bout game. It was an import game that I found at the store. And the guy was like, you can't play that on your PlayStation, so you need this. And I bought this little like blue chip thing it plugged into the back, and then there was like a spring for inside I had to put in there. It was very bizarre. And then I had to like turn the system on so the disc would spin, take the American disc out, and then put the Dragon Ball GT Final Bout disc in there, then close it, and it would play. It was some kind of a weird trick of the system.
Yeah, I had to do the same thing with I had like the gold thing. There was like a blue thing you plugged into the back of the game PlayStation.
Yeah.
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 And you had to have a Model 1 PlayStation to do it.
Exactly. The big gray one. Yeah.
Because and later models of the PlayStation, they took that port off of the back of it. So you had to have the old model.
That's
really weird.
That's bizarre that you had one of those. Those are my two most vivid purchases, is the game and that little tool. How is that even legal? I don't know. Bizarre.
It was region free.
Fucking hell.
Marco, how are you? Good to see you. Carda Brandon. I can't pronounce this. You give it a crack at it.
Carda Durdention. Son of a bitch. Carda Durdention.
Thank you Thank you, Card, for the $4.99 super chat. Alien 79 It's one of the greatest 4K of all time. It is a good one. It's
I
a
don't have
very
it.
good one.
I don't have it.
It's good. It's really good. Let's see.
With all these nicknames, everyone that I accumulate like 3 pounds of fat.
I do.
Boutique stores originated from all the bow tie suits sold in stores. Brandon might be ready again.
See, American Calhoun knows what's up. Doesn't boutique sound better?
Fred, it's not
Doesn't
America.
it flow better?
It's not America, Cal.
What? Emmerich.
America,
He knows how I pronunciate his name.
America, Cal.
He showed up in my live streams before.
America Calhoun did.
I made it very clear that I cannot pronounce a lot of these words.
Oh my god. Oh Jesus! I want a PS2. It had some of the best games.
It did.
Brandon, were you a Madden 2004 guy? I thought that was a great year for the game.
No.
You never played Madden?
I did. My buddy Dave had all the Madden games. I just never owned any myself.
Yeah, I loved Madden.
He had the Madden games. He had a lot of the golf games. He had, what were the NBA games called? NBA 2K or something like that?
NBA 2K.
Yeah, he had those. I played a lot of the wrestling games at his house, like the 1-4 and 64.
No Mercy.
I think was it called No Mercy or Revenge or something?
Oh, WCW NWO Revenge.
Maybe. It was a sweet game. You can like customize your own wrestlers and stuff.
So was it Hulk Hogan or was it Stone Cold?
I couldn't tell you. Let me look it up real quick, actually. It was a sweet game. 64. I want to say, okay, yeah, it was Revenge. It was the cartridge that has, where the hell is that? I just saw it pop up. Come on now. Yeah, it's the cartridge. The cartridge itself has Hulk Hogan or Hollywood Hogan on the left, Stone Cold Steve Austin on the right, and then I don't know who the two guys are in the background, but it's called WCW/NWO Revenge. Great game, super fun. Yeah, right there.
I always forget they put Raven on there. That's the guy next to Goldberg.
So Hollywood Hogan, that was in his like villain phase, right? That's what that was. Okay. Was that popular with everybody or no?
I'm shocked that you don't remember it. I mean, it was beyond pop culture.
I remember all the stuff going on. Like I said, all my friends were into it, but I didn't know the specifics of a lot of it. I just remember Hulk Hogan looked different. That's all I really knew at the time.
Brandon, this is a weird game. Do you remember this?
I remember the cover.
Mischief Makers. Dude, that was a weird game.
N64. Great system. I still think SNES was
Oh, I know. What I was getting at, Ben, was I was asking Brandon if when he was playing the game, if he remembered playing as Stone Cold or Hollywood Hogan. So if he would have said Stone Cold, I knew he would have been playing No Mercy. I've been a wrestling fan all my life, Ben. Give me a little bit of credit. Give me a little bit of credit, Ben.
What is the best era of wrestling that you can vividly remember?
Video games or just watching it?
Actual wrestling, like TV. What is the best?
Oh, 97, 98. Probably 1997, I think, is arguably the best year of all time.
And is that the NWO era?
Yes, the NWO era. DX, Bret Hart in his heel phase, which Bret's my favorite. Incredible. It was the first, second, or third year. I remember I was a kid, but I just remember watching wrestling in 1997, being just amazed by everything. And I remember this guy, Brandon. His name was Psycho Sid. He was a monster. He was a monster. This dude was huge. He was like 6'9", but he was jacked.
Psycho Sid, huh?
Look at this.
Oh, that dude. He looks familiar.
He was jacked. He was like 6'9".
Is he the guy who like slapped the reporter calling wrestling fake? Is that guy or no?
No, that was a different guy. Guys, ask any questions. Let's go. This is your show. It can be anything.
Apologies for the weird lighting too. It looked better before my reset. I had to go back into my camera settings and quickly readjust because everything went back to default. So I was just blown out. So this is the best I can do in the so everything's so like high contrast right now.
80s and Attitude Era were the peak of wrestling and pop culture, but I think the Ruthless Aggression had all of the fun, wacky Attitude Era stuff with good casual matches in wrestling. Play Resident Evil 1 PlayStation. I remember playing that.
Like the first game, or
yeah.
The really cheesy live action cutscenes and stuff. Oh yeah.
Night Dive Studios is remastering the Thing video game. They should remaster some of the late 90s N64 wrestling games too. That'd be great.
I haven't played the Thing video game. Have you?
No, I never played it.
I heard good things about it at the time. A lot of my buddies played it.
I don't even remember it. I have no memory of the Thing video game.
I think it was for the PS2 era, I thought.
I'm sure it was on Xbox as well, but it might have been. Maybe it was just a PS2 exclusive. I don't know.
Dude, this is so off topic, but we're talking about the Thing. Halloween Horror Nights 2007, man, the best year for Halloween Horror Nights. When they did the Thing haunted house that year, I think it was called the Thing Assimilation or something, and it was like a sequel to the movie. So as soon as you walk into the haunted house, you see Kurt Russell and the other guy who survives at the end. I always forget his name, but they're both frozen in like some kind of a suspension thing, and it's like a big testing facility. Like it happens after that movie. It's a sequel, and that was like probably one of the best haunted houses of ever. It was freaky. They had a lot of the all the animatronics and puppets and stuff were like the Thing monsters in full size. It was just blew my mind, and the whole place smelled like burned meat. They were piping smells in there. It was so your mind would have been fucking blown at the haunted house, dude. Like lovers of the Thing, if you guys didn't go that year, you fucking missed out because it was so damn cool.
I get sad thinking about it because I didn't go to any of that.
Yeah.
Damn it.
It's so long ago at this point, though. I mean, it's such a
Kiss Unmasked or Music from the Elder.
oh fuck.
I'm gonna go
I'm not
Music
a fan
from the
of
Elder.
Unmasked. I think I'm gonna have to go with Music from the Elder because I'm just not a fan of Unmasked really at all. Matter of fact, Unmasked, I think, actively annoys me.
I like Naked City.
Yeah, I know.
The Gene Simmons track is good. And I like the opener, Is That You, in Naked City a lot. Is that you?
Right, but Music from the Elder is weird enough. It is relentlessly cheesy and sometimes hard to get through, but I think it's still weird enough to sit through and still find new things about it. You're like, what the hell is going on here? You know what I mean?
It's fucking crazy. Listen to that record.
Music from the Elder or Unmasked?
What's crazy? Music from the Elder. Unmasked, I think, is just a disco record, or closer to a disco record than really what Dynasty was. But
you're right.
What's funny about Music from the Elder is I have the vinyl of it, and if you look at if you look at the label on the vinyl, it has the track listings. But if you play the record, it's different.
Yeah, they're out of order. Yeah,
you know. I'll take the PS1 version of Resident Evil 2 any day over the remakes.
I haven't played the remake of RE2 yet. I've only played the demo for RE3, the remake.
What's your top 3 TV theme songs?
Ooh, man. You can go first, but I think I have mine already. Yeah, I think I got mine.
My favorite is Family Matters.
Not a bad choice.
It's the bigger love of the family. Number 2, Roseanne.
Not a bad choice.
Yep. And number 3, Oh man, that's really tough.
Remember, it doesn't have to be lyrical. It could just be orchestral, like
Yeah,
whatever the
sure.
intro music is, whatever it can be.
I know I keep wanting to go to sitcoms. I guess I should
That's a great show in itself, dude. The top best sitcom intros. You're feeling hard right now.
I'm trying to think of something good to where I don't skip it when I hear it. I don't know. I'll throw an answer out because I don't want to sit here too long. God damn. I'll go Friday the 13th, the series. I love the theme song. Really creepy.
All right. And that's your number 1 or number 3?
3.
Number 3. Okay. For my number 3, I'm going to go with the Night Court theme song intro. There's no music. It's just, or there's no lyrics. It's just like a sort of like a jazzy, you know, the Night Court theme song. Da, 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 da. It's a great theme song. I love that shit. That's my number 3. Number 2 would be that 70s show intro, the season 2 onward intro, not the original version, but the season 2 intro version of it. And number 1 would have to be Cheers, the Cheers intro.
Cheers is classic.
Cheers is so damn good.
Kiss on Mass is amazing, Brandon.
I mean, again, I like all the Kiss records for one reason or the other. I don't really hate any of them, but I think some are just really, really at the bottom. And I think Unmasked is sort of at the bottom.
It'd be lower on my list too.
Yeah.
CCH, you have Badlands by Metal Church Radio CCH. I don't have that record. No. Nice deep pick, but I don't have it. I watched a video of Ace playing Darklight on the Kiss Cruise, and it was embarrassing. It was bad, Brandon. I like World Without Heroes.
Yeah.
Under the Rose is good, though. And how are you? Good to see you. Just a chill show tonight. We're chilling. Friends, Blue Mountain State, and Drake and Josh. Oh, Drake and Josh is a good theme, Brandon.
I've never watched one episode.
Open up your mind. Oh, God. It's a great song. It's going to take some time. Dude. Would you rather have better video quality or better audio quality? Dolby Atmos for me over picture quality. Jaws 4K.
Audio.
I agree. Because in today's world, good picture quality is a given. But to watch a movie with shitty audio, even on YouTube especially, on YouTube, I'd rather have better audio than video. Because if something sounds like shit, if you have earphones in, especially, it hurts to listen to.
It does.
I used to play Crash Bandicoot all the time. All the time.
Dude, Shanna and her brother had Crash Bandicoot on all the time at their house when we were kids. It was bizarre. All the time. Crash fucking Bandicoot.
The Goosebumps scene. Oh, dude.
Classic.
What am I thinking?
That song changed my life, dude.
Why did it change your life?
I don't know. It just did. I can't.
Did you start shopping at haunted boutique shops?
I did.
Looking for the haunted mask.
I got possessed by a haunted mask, dude.
Brandon's Haunted Boutique. That's gonna be the name of the next show, dude. The haunted boutique.
Oh man.
Do you read or watch Dragon Balls?
I do not read. I love Dragon Ball Z.
I do not read.
I tolerate Dragon Ball GT. I haven't watched Dragon Ball Super yet.
Brandon, I used to remember in elementary school staying up real late just so I could hear Dragon, pop the Dragon Ball Z.
That intro song goes so damn hard. That ocean dub intro, so damn good, dude.
Dragon, pop up the dragon.
I love that shit.
dragon, the dragon. Dude.
I'm pumped up now. I want to go watch that intro now. There it is.
Dragon, the dragon. Cartoon Network, Brandon. Do you remember the Cartoon Network? Is that still around?
Oh, yeah. It can't be the same at all. There's no way. But this era of Dragon Ball Z, when it was still coming over here kind of new, was the Ocean dub. It was before Funimation took over the dubbing. It was like the first 2 or 3 seasons, I think. It was still Ocean dub.
Oh, dude, I love when they turn into the gorillas.
Oh yeah,
that's the best.
See, all this stuff's from Dead Zone. Great fucking movie, dude. But you know what I love about this? At the very end, watch the tail end of this intro. Right?
Who was that guy? Was that Kakarot?
Nappa, right here.
Nappa.
Vegeta, like, go back real quick, Christian.
That was Trunks.
And pause it. You see that's that shot of Trunks slicing Robot Frieza right there. You see that shot of Robot Frieza? We saw this intro like a decade before those episodes ever aired over here.
Well, they don't show Frieza, they just show Trunks.
They showed him for a split second. Watch, pause it right there. You see him, Frieza? It's the Robot Frieza.
Hold on. Now you got me paranoid.
Yeah.
Hold on.
You gotta be really, 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 really good about it. Right there.
Dude, you're right. They did show Frieza.
Years before they ever aired the Trunks saga. So for years, I was watching this intro being like, what the fuck is that? Why is there like a robotic Frieza? And who the hell is this Trunks asshole? And then finally, they started coming over here.
Trunks came back from the past.
He did. Dude, that was a crazy era, dude. I remember seeing guys in middle school wearing Japanese import Dragon Ball Z shirts before he went Super Saiyan in the show. And Goku would have golden hair. And I was like, what is that? What is happening? Way before that ever happened on Toonami. What a weird
Toonami, dude. Toonami.
Yeah,
wasn't that like a spaceship thing?
Yeah. I always forget the robot's name. I think it was Paul. Was it Paul?
Dude, you've got me remembering this stuff.
Yeah, Toonami had some dope stuff, dude. They had. What did they have?
There was a robot guy. Where's the robot guy? There's like a teaser.
What the hell was his name?
There it is. Dude, Toonami was lit.
Toonami. Yeah.
Back in the day, dude, we used to get home from school.
Oh yeah.
It didn't matter if we were doing homework. 4:30 when Dragon Ball Z came on, we stopped.
Yeah.
It's amazing how captivated shows had us as kids. And we had to come home every day and watch the episode. And the Frieza saga felt like it never ended.
Oh, it didn't. It didn't fucking end. 5 minutes was like 35 episodes. The most frustrating thing about Toonami and Funimation and Cartoon Network at the time was like they could only catch up to a certain point with the dubbing, right? So I remember after the Cell saga ended, I was all excited about them going into like the Boo era and stuff because we hadn't seen it yet over here. This is before we had access to Blu-rays and way, way before all that shit.
Yeah.
And the next episode after that ended, it was the very first episode because they had started all the way back from the beginning because they didn't have time to catch up yet. I hated that shit, dude. So you stop watching it for a good 8 months again because it was, you don't want to watch the whole thing over again. And then finally they would air the next season the next year.
Here, bro, let me show you this. Let me just show you how badass this is. This was WWF Warzone intro. I used to love the PlayStation animation stuff, dude. Look at this. Everything was just so like metal and everything was like, look, it's just like machinery and metal. Like this was the late 90s, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It was all about this shit. All right, here we go. I want to play it, but I think that audio is owned.
Oh yeah, you'll get flagged for sure.
Ken Shamrock was nuts, dude.
You actually might get flagged still from even showing the content, but it might be small enough on the screen.
Yeah. I definitely just won't. I just won't monetize this video. I'll keep it turned off.
Dude, the Revenge game was a weird ass intro too. It was like a Mack truck driving up to some dude standing in the street holding like a piece of wood, and that was the intro for the game. It was very bizarre.
Oh, I got it playing back at 2.5. No wonder it was all weird. It's gold dust. Undertaker was the man. That guy died. That was Owen Hart. That guy right there that got thrown through the turnbuckle, he's the one that fell from the roof.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was horrible. Man, I used to play this game every day as a kid. Jesus, man. Brings back memories. Remember Gex?
Gex. He was a Gex the Gecko, right?
Yeah.
He was like a James Bond gecko. Yep.
Enter the Gecko. I feel like there was a Gex cover where he was Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm serious. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. Gex 3.
Wow.
Gex
There's
316.
3 of those games. Holy crap.
I don't remember Gex games, though. Like, I don't know if I ever played them. I used to see them all the time.
I think I played the first one.
But I don't remember playing Gex. Does anybody remember Gex?
50-50.
Cowboy Bebop is still my favorite anime after all these years. What the hell is Cowboy Bebop?
I never got into it, but it was sort of it became a really popular anime over here.
Oh, the hell is this?
Yeah, they made a live action movie about it like 2 or 3 years ago, and I don't think it fared very well with people.
What the hell?
I think Cowboy Bebop was really, I'm thinking middle school, it was really fucking popular. It came out of nowhere too, I think. At least over here, overseas.
God damn. The dog's throwing me off. That's just weird. I'm sure this is like, I wouldn't doubt if this is ultra violent.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm sure the Japanese dub, the actual original source, is way more violent too. Like a lot of those Dragon Ball Z episodes were super violent. I had a lot of the uncut VHS tapes, even the official ones with the Funimation dub, and a lot of blood, a lot of violence they wouldn't show in Funimation itself. Remember how popular Gundam Wing was?
Oh man, that used to come on right after Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Card Seconds Cowboy Bebop. Sounds like a Kid Rock song.
Cowboy Bebop. Yeah.
Digimon, Digital Monsters, Digimons are the champions.
I never watched any of those cartoons, but I did see, for some reason, I saw the Pokemon's first movie in theaters.
I did too.
When it came out.
Dude, Digimon is like, is Digimon a ripoff?
I'm not sure. I have no idea. I think it's different enough from Pokemon to not really be a ripoff.
But just the name of it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that was just the stupid Americanized version, right? Because Pokemon was Pocket Monsters in Japan. You know what I mean? So Digimon was probably just digital monsters in Japan at the time.
It's funny because the main mascot for Digimon just looks like Charmander.
Do you remember those Pocket Monsters? The back of the cards, the Japanese cards would say Pocket Monsters.
Sure.
So bizarre. I collected those cards out the ass, but I never played the game. I just like collecting the cards.
Pokemon is older as the games were published in 96, a year before the Digimon gameplay was released as the masculine counterpart of the female-oriented Tamagotchi. The anime for Pokemon was also released in 97 when Digimon became a show in 99.
Digimon was for a slightly younger crowd than Pokemon, wasn't it?
It sounds like they were making Digimon for the boys, but all the boys played Pokemon.
I think people forget how crazy the Pokemon craze was in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Oh, dude, it was
like that was, even I forget sometimes. Like I was never into playing the game really or the anime, but I remember how crazy that fad was, dude.
You remember the cards, Brandon? Did you buy the cards?
The Pokemon cards? Oh yeah, I collected them. I religiously collected them for a good year or two straight. I didn't play the game. The card game. I just loved collecting the cards and finding the holographic cards, and it was addictive. I actually have some before they came out with the series 2, when it was just still the 151. I think it was 150 or 151 Pokemon. My mom, for a birthday when I was like 11 or 12, she got me a series 2 Japanese card set of Japanese cards before they came over to America, of like 3 of the new Pokemons. It was insane. I have it somewhere. I'll dig it out one show. It's pretty cool. But
Right, let's see if you remember these. We got
Magmar.
Magmar. Yep. Goddamn trainer cards.
I hated those trainer cards, dude.
Porygon, Squirtle.
Squirtle's underrated. He is.
Oh, I got a Pikachu.
Classic.
Look,
I thought he was a rabbit back in the day.
He's got a Charizard graded back there.
I never got Charizard. Did you? Never.
I did, but it was a second edition. You remember when they did second editions?
Mm-hmm.
I always like Venusaur.
Drowsy.
That's you.
I hated finding the non-holographic versions of supposedly holographic cards.
Oh, Chansey.
Chansey was hardcore.
Look how Brandon, look how the foil bends those cards. Oh, look how bent that card is.
Yep.
Or warped it is. See how it's got a dip in the middle? Looks like a half pipe.
I wonder if that affects the grading of the card. If that'll be less worthy now.
It's got to.
Because you can't really prevent that.
You have to get Alf Pogs.
I got a bag of Pogs from the 90s in my room somewhere.
Facci said he's got Pogs.
Dude, Pogs I never played Pogs though. I never understood how to fucking play the game. I just like collecting them because of the artwork.
All right, Brian, let's watch him open up another pack.
Mewtwo. I never got Mewtwo either. Never.
There he is right there in the back.
Yep. Raichu, the holographic, was a high point though. I had him for a while. I'm not sure if I still got him, but he was cool.
Look at that Gyarados on the right. That's a great looking card.
Yep. Is that Kadabra on the left? Kadabra, I think.
That's Alakazam.
Yeah, Alakazam. I think I had him holographic too.
Kakuna. Remember him, Brandon?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, dude. Just flip the damn cards through. Another Magmar. Damn Pokemon. Energy. Caterpie. What a trash. Switch, trash. Vulpix, trash.
Yeah.
Energy,
classic.
Trash.
Voltorb, that's classic.
Trash.
It's classic though.
Machop, trash.
I think that was the first card I ever owned was a Machop.
Electabuzz, trash. Oh, that was his rare. Electabuzz. We can't end on that. We gotta see him get another holographic. Drowsy, Poliwag, Pidgeotto. Dude, this is trash. Brandon, this dude's opening up a $30,000 box of cards.
Oh yeah. Is that what that is? Is that how much you paid for it?
Yeah, look at the title. Opening a $30,000 1999 Pokemon base set, Shadowless. I don't know what the hell Shadowless means.
I don't either. Growlithe.
Come on, Brandon. Pull some fire. Here we go.
Coughing. Hell yeah.
That's you. You're the coughing.
Yep. I made this banana.
A Duo.
Duo. What?
An energy. A dual spray. Oh, Brandon, he got screwed. He got a spray. You got a spray, Brandon.
That little rat bastard right there.
Oh,
yes.
He got Alakazam. That's a great pull.
It is. Remember, sometimes the holographic cards would be scratched.
Look at
Right
that
out of
one.
the
Look at
box.
that. Look, he's got one right there.
Is that a
Look at the
scratch?
line. Look at the line throughout.
Holy shit, it is a
too.
scratch. Oh, he's probably pissed.
Brandon, look up an alligator attack.
Oh, yeah.
Holy, Brandon, this is your hometown.
Oh, that ain't nothing.
Large alligator saunters through home state. Saunters through Florida. You ready? Oh my God, dude. Jesus Christ.
Don't tell me you guys don't have the same issue up there in Louisiana.
No, not by me.
Swamp puppies, man.
Zoink. Brandon, that's a beast.
Yeah.
Is that a croc or is that an alligator?
It looks like a gator to me.
Gators have the skinnier snouts, right?
Gators have the sort of like more oval snouts. Crocodiles have like the sort of triangular pointy snouts.
Which ones are meaner?
Crocodiles are way bigger and way more aggressive.
Really?
Crocodiles freak me out. Like alligators, we can tolerate. You know what I mean? But like crocodiles are no joke, dude.
You see them at your house a lot, right?
We have saltwater crocodiles. They're coming up the coast. They're coming up the rivers. They're moving up from down south. They were sort of introduced, I think, by accident. And they're sort of moving up. They're in Melbourne, which is about 30 minutes south. Like there are crocodiles in Florida. Like you got to be careful in all the bodies of water because there ain't just alligators no more. There are crocs here. We were at the zoo on June 1st, which is actually the day I got sick. We were there for 5 hours. And that night is when I got sick and the flu really took hold. And Shanna can attest to this. I don't know if it's the same croc they've always had here. There's a section with crocs and a section with gators right at the zoo, about 20 minutes away from our house.
Yeah.
And they've got a croc there, and they were feeding it the day we went there, right by the boardwalk. And this croc is so big, it looks like an animatronic fake thing. It's so damn big, and it's so freaky looking up close. This job that I have now, and she was at the islands, I think one of the ones right off our house, back in the 90s or something. And I guess her friend stepped into like a moccasin den, which is like a couple feet down. And she got bit so many times that by the time, I guess, Coast Guard got there, she was basically already in cardiac arrest. And she died. Like right off here from moccasin bites.
Mm. Holy shit, Brandon. Imagine you were just in a... Look at that.
Mm.
It's floating on the water.
Yeah, they'll come up on your boat and shit. Yeah, you could be right. It could be a mama gator with a nest nearby.
Dude, that is terrifying. Hell no. Hell
You
no.
are in Louisiana. You got the exact same fauna and foliage that we got here, though. I feel like you guys probably have more of a gator problem there than we do here, right?
Well, let's see what's going on in the state.
When I think of Louisiana, dude, I think of gators. That's all I think about.
This is what we do in Louisiana, Brandon. This is how we roll.
That is a fat fucking alligator. I think I already had his deer for the morning.
Oh, he's coming. He's calling the thing over to him.
I was going to jump in and wrestle it.
What?
That is a terrible idea. That is a horrible idea, dude.
Now that's an alligator.
Yeah, I don't care how tough you are. That is a fucking terrible idea.
What? Imagine that. Hell no. Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no.
Do you like gator tail, Christian?
Oh, yeah. I go to this place where I can get like gator bites.
Yeah, like the buttery gator bites, the breaded. Yeah.
Oh, dude. Sensational. I love it.
We have a place here called Lone Cabbage, and I haven't been there in years, but they had fucking phenomenal gator bites.
The best.
Damn, now I just want gator bites. Yeah.
I love them.
Such a weird flavor, but so good at the same time. Like it's a weird flavor, but people like it tastes like chicken. I don't think it tastes like chicken. It has a very strange flavor, but it's good. Very good. Rogue 2007 was a fun croc movie. My buddy said that croc movie from a couple of years ago about the hurricane was awesome, and I've never seen it. What the hell was that movie
Crawl?
called? Is it called Crawl?
I loved Crawl.
I heard it was awesome.
Oh, it was great.
I heard it also captures the anxiety of hurricane season too.
It does.
Like the dread of the encroaching hurricanes. Like, oof.
I loved it.
How is the bait?
My favorite's probably goat meat. Isn't that the most popular meat in the world, Brandon? Like
I've heard that. I've heard that.
When you consider all the countries
Yeah.
in the world, goat's the most consumed animal.
Yeah, because we're really the only country that's like super beef, right? You know what I mean? I think everybody else is weirder than us.
Now I gotta Google that. What is the most consumed meat in the world? According to the United Nations Food and Agricultural Organization, pork is the most widely eaten meat in the world.
Yeah. I guess that makes more sense.
36%, followed by poultry, 33%, beef, 24%, and goat sheep is 5%. Oh, maybe not. I really thought it was goat because of all the other countries, but dude, America, we eat so much pork.
Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of pork unless it's puerco pibil or something like that. I don't like pork chops. Not a fan of I like pulled pork, but I'm not a fan of pork chops. Not a fan of I'm just not a huge fan of pork.
I had hot dogs in Jamaica and they were fluorescent pink. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, yeah. Me too.
Oxtail.
Oof, God.
I've never ate snake. I want to try it. I don't want to eat snake, dude, because that means I got to touch a snake, even if
I've
it's
never had
dead.
snake either. I've never had snake or turtle soup.
Have you seen those videos of those people like eating the soft turtles? They're like boiled turtles.
Yeah.
It makes me want to gag.
Yeah, it doesn't help that they make the videos look so sloppy too. Like everything looks slimy. It looks undercooked.
Dude,
like
it's a video. Nasty. It's a video of a turtle. They grab it and they just start eating the turtle.
Oh, I haven't seen that video. No.
I get horribly ill. Horribly ill.
Slimy, wet reptile. Just chew on it. Go ahead. I've heard snake is good though, but I don't have the balls to try it. I don't want to try turtle soup, fish head stew, or frog legs either. Those are I like, gator's okay for my reptile intake, but I don't want to try anything else. No frog legs.
Louisiana frog legs, bush meats, all the stuff you shouldn't be eating. Gator tail is awesome. Yeah, I have had gator. I love gator. Can't stand pork chops.
Maybe with a lot of applesauce, I guess.
I think I've had frog legs before.
Oof.
I can't remember.
I feel like that flavor's got to be gross, dude. I don't know why. Oh, man. Saturn says, have you guys ever tried bear? I have not tried bear. I would try it, though. I'm curious about bear.
Are bears? You can't kill bears, right? Unless, you have to prove you were attacked by a bear.
I'm not sure. I know people eat bear, though, but I'm not sure if they're really protected or what is going on. Maybe, in Alaska, you're allowed to kill them.
Dude, I hear that the most dangerous bear in the world is the polar bear.
Oh, yeah.
I hear if you encounter a polar bear, you're done for.
Oh, you're fucking screwed. What a scary way to go.
You're in a Brandon, can we talk about conspiracy theories?
Always.
What do you make of the conspiracy theory about there's some place in Antarctica where you can't go past?
I haven't heard this before.
Really? It's like you can't go past a certain part. Let me see if I can Google it. I meant if I said Alaska, I meant Antarctica. Under the ice, uncovering the conspiracy theory about a German colony deep in Antarctica. Brandon, what is the conspiracy theory that you believe in?
I believe in.
And for the chat, let's get you guys. No, I do not believe in flat Earth.
What constitutes a conspiracy theory, though?
Something that can't be proven true. But
okay. There's one I won't say.
Excuse me, something that hasn't been proven true. Not can't be, hasn't been.
I got a couple I won't say here. I would say for sure.
Are there lizard people?
I don't think so. Shanna's an Advent believer in Bigfoot, and I think she sort of won the over. I feel like that could exist, Bigfoot, or at least a form of some kind of.
What about the video of Bigfoot?
The classic one?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. There was a documentary we watched semi-recently, and it had the special effects dude from The Return of the Living Dead, the original film, the one who got fired, the old guy.
Bill Munns. And
he was putting together footage and like remastering it and kind of saying, this looks pretty fake now that we've remastered the footage. That was a really weird crossover, but I don't know. That footage looks real and fake at the same time. You know what I mean? It's hard to say. That's one conspiracy theory I could say is maybe possibly true because it feels like it could be. I believe in aliens, but I don't think that's really a conspiracy theory anymore, right? I think it's just sort of a given. See, I don't know, dude. It looks really suity to me.
I think it's a female.
It's got a weird gait, though. It does have a weird, strange walk.
And the arms are horribly long.
Yeah, I don't know. It's so weird. Conspiracy theories is a good topic, but I'm trying to really figure out what really constitutes. I know you said, what's can't be proven, but it's true. I would say, I don't know, man. I don't know.
There's a conspiracy that we are literal, like we are. I was watching something where I read that there was actual religious documents that are classified. Why would there be? And there's also 9/11 documents that are still classified.
Yeah. That's probably the biggest debatable conspiracy theory, right? The most contemporary.
The 9/11 one. Yeah.
Was it an inside job or not? That's a
I
endless discussion.
Yeah.
And it's weird because I can see points on both sides, and I'm always like, fuck, I don't know.
Well, the idea, it's so infuriating to look into it and to think that we would sacrifice Americans for a war. It's so hard to come to grips with. But then you look at the Gulf of Tonkin incident, which was shown that it never happened, which was supposedly the event that led us into the Vietnam War.
Mm-hmm.
You start to say to yourself, where is the line drawn?
There's a lot of people in power who don't give a shit about that line.
There's also the theory of a town in Idaho, Brandon, that apparently was they had some kind of horrible military experiment go off down there, and
I heard about this, and they had to like evacuate the whole damn town.
Close it down. It starts with an L.
I think that's one of the places that inspired Silent Hill.
I messaged you about this a while back. Do you remember?
I don't know. If it's more than a month ago, probably not. A lot of people think the truth is out there in my freezer, and I feel pretty good about that. I've seen several freezer comments in the last couple minutes. Several freezer. Well, Antanas, what was your question? I didn't see your question from the beginning, and I can't go back up and read it. What was the question?
I want to find this, Brandon. I'm trying to. God damn it. I got to find this, Brandon, because I want to talk to you about this. Somebody in the chat. Oh, let's see what the chat's saying. Keith says, I don't think 9/11 was an inside job, but I think the CIA helped kill JFK.
Mm.
We got a $5 super chat from Mountain Veteran. Hair Gel, any updates on the Blu-ray wars and the fast food chicken sandwich wars? Brandon, thoughts on the Blu-ray wars? I think the Blu-ray wars is gonna come. It's gonna come out all Vinegar Syndrome.
Mm. What exactly are the Blu-ray wars? Or is this not really?
I don't know. I have no idea. What about the fast food chicken sandwich wars? That you do have an idea about?
Yeah, I think for the fast food chicken sandwich wars, I don't know who would come out on top because they're all.
Didn't you say Winn-Dixie had a solid chicken sandwich?
Winn-Dixie has a solid chicken sandwich. They do.
You know what's so funny about that is that clip where I go, love that chicken from Popeye. You know, sell it, and you immediately go, Winn-Dixie has a great chicken sandwich.
Yeah. Yep, they do. They do.
Thank you, Mountain Veteran.
Better than Popeyes, by the way.
Thank you so much, my dude. Appreciate that. I love Wolf Creek. I have seen it. I'm an Army vet. And they don't care about anyone. We're all just a SS number, Social Security number. I've seen it all over and over again while I was serving.
Wouldn't doubt it. Wouldn't doubt it at all.
U.S. government wanted to kill their own civilians before and blame Cuba for it. I want to find the name of this town, Brandon. I'm going to find it. All right, let's see. I got to find this video. All right, I found it. All right. Because I want to talk to you about this so much. Okay. Dublin, Wisconsin. Have you heard about this?
I think so.
All right, you ready, Brandon? Let's look into this. The chat's going to love this. Little conspiracy moment, Brandon. All right, here we go. Dublin, Wisconsin was supposedly a small town which somehow disappeared in the 1990s. Some people in Wisconsin allegedly have shirts, mugs, souvenirs, etc. from the town, and some even remember it or had relatives who live here. This right here is a photo supposedly recovered from Dublin. Looks like a diner. All right. Outside of memories and stories from relatives that are also ephemera, such as mugs and shirts bearing Dublin's name, there was also a digital ghost trace of Dublin in the form of Google search autocorrect and recommended search options suggesting the term Dublin, Wisconsin, to many users without it bringing up any results. This phenomenon is similar to Langville, Montana. Unlike that vanished town, no ARG or online publicity campaign can be linked to the town, which first started appearing on online mentions in 2015. Theories. A hoax, tall tale, or internet legend. The lacking evidence and information on this town could be explained as a cover-up, but more plausibly, it could be a mass delusion or urban legend. Now, that goes to... Let me ask you this, Brandon. Do you think that there is such thing as mass delusions or Mandela effects, or do you think the government has the ability to try to wipe our memories of something?
I don't think they have that ability now. I think they might at some point. I think Mandela effect is real, and I think it's just sort of one of those things where we collectively, not collectively, I think it's just one of those things where there's something so simple that it's easily to confuse that everybody just sort of confuses it. You know what I mean? This in the same way you do. Because I think, what is that phrase where they say that that most people think alike, we just choose to not believe we do, or something like that? I think the wiring in people's brains is pretty similar, or more similar than people want to let on. So if there's something weird that goes on, most people are probably thinking the same thing. That's what I think the Mandela effect is. And I realize that's a terrible way to explain it, but I don't think the government's really like, you know what I mean? Like, come on. I think Mandela effect videos have made stuff more prominent, but like the Berenstain Bears things is weird. The peanut guy from what is it from? What's that peanut company?
Planters.
That's a weird thing too.
He had the
bow tie, or not the bow tie, or something like that. The Monopoly guy, he never had a monocle, but I thought he did as a kid. You know what I mean?
I vividly remember him having the monocle.
But I think the problem with that is we all remember him having a monocle because of the Ace Ventura joke in When Nature Calls, because that guy had a monocle.
What about the Hello Clarice? Like, he never says that in Silence of the Lambs.
Exactly. He says that's another thing. That's because of Ace Ventura and the Cable Guy, right? That's why we all collectively think he said that, because Jim Carrey got it wrong. It's sort of the Darth Vader effect, right? The Luke, I am your father. He never says that. That's not the line, you know? But I will say this real quick, and I'll shut up about it, is the Fruit of the Loom cornucopia was real. It was absolutely real. They try to say it was never there. Bullcrap. The cornucopia thing was absolutely part of that logo. Oh, man. But no, I don't think it's a government. What do you think?
I think that we definitely aren't remembering things differently. I think we remember it's too weird for so many of us to remember something a certain way. I do think that there are parallel dimensions, and I believe in the butterfly effect, and I believe that there is time travel and stuff going on, and these things happen, but they happen the way it would, like in a Back to the Future way, to where like the reality changes without us being aware of it. That's what I think.
I can see that.
I thought those. Did you freeze? Or were you just comprehending or absorbing?
I'm taking it all in.
I mean, Brandon, I think that there are things that, technologically speaking, we wouldn't be able to comprehend.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I think that these things happen, and reality can change, but we're not aware of it because it's a ripple effect.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't lose our memories of things. So that's where the Mandela effect comes in.
Are you calling it the Mandela effect?
The Mandela effect. Nelson Mandela. It's easier to say Mandela.
Hey, listen, I need everybody in the comments to make fun of this man.
I think everybody else
about boutique. Listen,
the difference is it's easier to say Mandela than Mandela effect.
That's true. That's true.
Maybe I remember it being Nelson Mandela.
Nelson Mandela.
This is what I think, though, Brandon. The conspiracy is a town which simply dispersed due to the failing economy and isolated rural township at the time, or a military town which was abandoned once the operation ran its course. Some have suggested that the Project Sanguine builds of the 80s is an explanation for Dublin's sudden appearance, a town that was destroyed by the state due to a military science experiment gone wrong. That's what I think happened. I think Dublin definitely existed.
Yeah.
Let's do Mandela effects. Mandela effects. Henry VIII eating a turkey leg.
I have no recollection of this Mandela effect.
Luke, I am
Yeah,
your
there
father.
we go. There we go.
It was Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. You probably remember hearing Darth Vader uttering the famous line, Luke, I am your father, in the pivotal scene near the end of the film. You might be surprised to learn that the line was actually, no, I am your father. People have memories of the line being the former rather than the latter, and it is commonly quoted incorrectly. So, was there not a television cut or a redub or something where it was actually Luke?
Nope, I think it was misquoted in some kind of piece of pop culture because it made it easier to say, Luke, I am your father, than saying, no, I am your father. And it just stuck. That's what I think happened. Just like the Monopoly guy in Ace Ventura, just like the Hello, Clarice from Cable guy. I think it's the same situation. That's what I think.
If you watch Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, you probably remember the line, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? As you can see from the above subtitled screenshot, the line actually being with the phrase magic mirror on the wall instead, it probably doesn't help that Julia Roberts and Lily Collins started a 2012 action film called Mirror Mirror. So it's magic mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest?
What I think about that is what's weird is we grew up with Grimm's fairy tales, other cartoon versions of that. It wasn't just the Disney version. So I'm pretty sure Mirror Mirror came from something other than the Disney version. You know what I mean? That's what I think.
There's some controversy over the spelling of famous brand of hot dogs, Oscar Mayer Wiener. Some people came to remember the brand being Meyer instead of Mayer, which is the correct spelling.
I thought it was Meyer.
Me too.
But again, that also goes to us as little kids not being able to spell shit correctly. You know what I mean? That's what I think a lot of that is too. Like the same thing with the Berenstain Bears. Is I could have sworn it was Berenstain Bears, like Berenstain Bears, not Berenstain Bears. It's weird. So I'm going to review every Berenstain Bears book, every single one, in a live stream.
Shazam starring
Not
Sinbad.
real. Listen, everybody, this movie is not real. I promise. It's fake. It's fake.
Pikachu's black tip tail.
Mm-hmm. I feel like there's grounds to argue that one because I could have sworn he had a black tip tail.
Whoa, Mickey Mouse's suspenders?
Yeah.
He wasn't wearing suspenders? That's crazy. I could have swore he wore suspenders.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have toys with Mickey Mouse where he had suspenders. Brian, you saw Steamboat Willie? It's going to be a horror movie.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on that?
I don't care. I'm not going to watch it. So I'm never going to watch the Pooh movies. I'm never going to watch that. I just don't have interest in it.
I'm very excited for the Pooh movies. When Sally Field won an Oscar in '85, her acceptance speech included the oft-repeated, oft-parodied, you like me, you really like me, except what she actually says was, I can't deny the fact that you like me. Right now, you like me. See, I remember that in The Mask. You remember when he's like, you like me, you really like me. What? Mm-hmm. And that was exactly what Jim Carrey said. You like me, you really like me. What is going on, Brandon?
I think it's the pop culture misquotes that.
This one threw me off. The Looney Tunes, Tunes instead of a Toons.
See, I always remember it being Tunes because I remember my grandma telling me that means music when I was a little kid. What makes it harder is the fact that Tiny Toons was Toons when it came out. I think that really helped convolute the waters. You know what I mean?
Jiffy peanut butter. There's Jiffy Lube. There's Jiffy popcorn. There's Skippy peanut butter. And you may have to whip up a PB&J and a Jiffy, but no, there is no such thing as Jiffy peanut butter.
Yep.
It
I
has
thought I
been
remember
Jiffy.
seeing Jiffy as a kid. That's a weird one too, though. I thought I remember seeing Jiffy.
Curious George's tail.
Yep, no tail. That's another weird one too. Is I could have sworn he had a tail. Because I thought he would like pick up hats and stuff with it, but
Fruit Loops with double O's.
Mm.
I don't remember that either. Fruit of the
There we go.
Loom. What up? So there's no the basket.
this is a lie. They had a cornucopia back in the day. I swear to God, they did. Like that. That is not accurate.
What is
I
a
don't care what Fruit
cornucopia?
Loops
Is it like a basket?
I think it's called a cornucopia. I might be saying the wrong word, but I don't care what anybody says. They had one of those in the background before. It was never just the fruit.
Holy shit, Brandon! They do have pictures of it with a cornucopia.
Mm.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh, Mickey is in suspenders now. That's why it's confusing, Christian.
Well, they put him in
Because
suspenders.
Mickey wears suspenders now. That's why people think that Steamboat Willie had suspenders. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, Brandon, look at this though.
What?
Hold on. This guy has the cornucopia on his shirt. It's a faded shirt, but look. Do you think that's fake?
No, I think that's absolutely real. Because I remember as a kid it having the cornucopia. And I remember seeing the tag when it just became the fruits and thinking, oh, they took the thing away. Because I remember thinking it was weird. I will argue that that's the one Mandela effect I will argue to the end of the earth. It had a cornucopia there.
What?
I swear to God. I can't be the only person who remembers Whitey Tidies having the cornucopia in it back in the day. I can't be the only one.
I remember it. C-3PO's leg is what? The famed Star Wars droid has a silver right leg, but we won't blame you for getting this one wrong, given the resolution of older films, characters often being shot from the waist up. I don't remember that. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, not this neighborhood. Mr. Monopoly's monocle. Yeah, but that's a newer version of the game. We got to see an older version. One theory for the basis is Mandela effect originates quantum physics and relates the idea that there being a timeline of events, blah, 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 blah. I don't know, Brandon. I think that there's something there.
I think we're just all on acid collectively.
Have we all tripped on it?
Mm-hmm.
We have tripped on the acid.
We have.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, about to get dark. You ready, Brandon?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be talking about chemtrails.
Oh, God.
Also known as SLAP. This theory alleges that water condensation trails from aircraft contain supposedly toxic mixture of aluminum, strontium, and barium under secret government policies. An estimated 72% of people globally believe the theory to be true. The destruction of the Korean airline. Oh, Brandon, I know what I want to show you. Do you know what submechanophobia is?
Is that like afraid of industrial parts underwater and stuff, like fans and pipes and stuff like that, and high pressure and
Exactly.
yeah.
I truly have submechanophobia.
Dude, who doesn't? I do too. I do too. I just watched a video yesterday on a scuba diver working on some kind of a pressure tank thing,
Oh,
and he got sucked into the side of it, and he died.
Brandon, this video, the audience is going to love this. Brandon, this video truly haunts my dreams. So, are you aware of the Britannic?
Maybe. I'll have to see. Is that the ship, right?
The Britannic was a ship. Guys in the audience, boys and girls, folks, this is insane. The Britannic is a ship that also sunk, but it's not nearly as deep as the Titanic, so you can dive down to it. Brandon, you're going to see this guy sinking into the ocean, and you're going to see a ship literally appear out of nowhere, and it's going to haunt you. Watch this, Brandon. It's truly haunting. All right, this guy's connected to a cable. That way he can get it back up easy.
Mm. Good for him. That's smart.
All right, watch. Here we go. He's descending. You see him descending, Brandon?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Watch this. You're going to see a ship appear. It truly takes my breath away. This is truly disturbing. I couldn't do this. He's looking back up, I think. He's going down. Look at this. Look at this. This is insane.
My anxiety's already up.
Look, Brandon, it's just blue. You just see blue, Brandon. They're going down, Brandon. They're going down. Could you imagine this?
No, I couldn't do it. My heart would stop.
Mine too. They're going down. Still going down. Watch, you're going to see it. Look at these guys, Brandon. They're fearless.
Yeah, no.
They're fearless. Oh, shit. Are you ready? Look, Brandon, they're going down still. You're going to see the ship just appear, and it's haunting. Damn, they're going down.
Mm-hmm.
This is just nuts to me. You got to be kidding me. Well, Brandon, what's crazy is it just kind of, oh, you see that light down there? Somebody's already down there. What's crazy is how the ship just magically appears. Holy shit, there it is. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's gnarly.
That is terrifying.
Oh, it's actually on its side too, huh?
Look at it.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
Now, I did some research. It's illegal to go inside of the vessel.
Where is this at?
The Britannic, I forget where it's also where it's off of. I don't remember what coast it's off of.
So if it's illegal, it's not in international waters. Then it's actually.
Yeah, they can be on the ship, but they can't physically go inside of the ship. It's illegal.
Is it because it's like a protected reef now? Kind of. Is that why, or are they just unsafe?
I forget. The guy comments on here that it's illegal to go inside, but he didn't say why. But I'm sure it's protected by law somehow.
I'm sure it's probably environmental.
See, I'd be scared if I see all these schools of fish coming together because
yeah.
that means like a shark might be around. Look at this, Brandon. They're just on it. That is insane. That is truly haunting. But yeah, whenever you see the ship appear, that's what kills me.
Yeah. So you wouldn't dive down to this ship, huh?
No, not for $1 million.
Fuck no. Two things scare me more than anything else, and that's outer space and the ocean.
The idea of just descending into the depths like that is insane.
I showed you the video of the scuba diver who descended all the way down to the bottom of the ocean, right?
Wait, what?
Oh, you want to see some scary depth footage?
Tell me what it is.
Let me see what it's called real quick. Make sure you don't watch. There's a version you probably shouldn't show.
Oh, with the bodies?
It's not bodies. You don't really see bodies. Okay. Yeah. So check this out. I'll show you the 7-minute version. You don't have to watch. We can fast forward, but it's called Fatal Diving Accident Caught on Tape. Yuri Lipsky. And there's nothing graphic that'll get you taken down or anything, but it's a pretty gnarly video. Right there. Yeah, that one. So here's the beginning, right? They're on this reef. They're barely beneath the water. And if you fast forward a little bit, you'll see him sort of start descending, this scuba diver. He's sort of, la, la, la. He's still with other people.
This guy?
This guy. It's a camera on his thing. It's not a GoPro because it's from like 25 years ago. But
It's 2000.
no.
So wait, what's going to happen?
There's something went wrong with his tank. And the air mixture got messed up. So he was sort of high. And he just keeps descending and descending until he reaches the bottom of the sea floor. I forgot how far down he was, but he ended up drowning because he got high on the gases and he could not get back up. But if you fast forward to the middle, you'll see it goes from blue to gray water to black.
They recovered the tape?
Yeah, this is the recovered tape. So he's on the reef right here in the middle, and now he's descending.
Oh, man. I have seen that video, Ben Grimm, that black guy. His face was like, what the hell? Is he going?
Yeah, you might want to jump forward a little bit further. Like maybe the halfway point. Maybe even further than that. Yeah, keep going. I can go way past this. Like right there. Like how dark the water is now. It gets even scarier, dude. Like towards the end of the video. I don't know if you want to skip around, but this gives me such bad anxiety.
I
Like
can't
you
really
can see. Do you see how fast the particles are coming towards the camera? That's how fast he's descending. Like he's basically free falling.
Does he have a light on his stomach or something?
It's on his head too, I think.
Okay.
Look at this dude. He's just basically just free falling. He's weighted. He's high. He cannot. I think he's almost at the bottom.
That's another reef.
That's a shelf he's on. I think he goes off of it.
Oh, because
fast forward almost to the end.
He's kind of lost his. Well, I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, Yeah, I get such fucking bad anxiety from this.
Is he going down?
I think he's off the shelf again. Yeah, because he was way down when they found his body. Look how dark it's getting, dude. Like it's black.
Holy shit!
Fuck that, dude.
He's still going.
It's probably the scariest video on the internet for me.
How's the camera not breaking? The pressure. I guess you have to really get down before you start feeling pressure. But at a certain point, Brandon, don't you think the water would push him down?
I think at a certain depth, you do get sucked down, right?
I would think so.
But at the end of the video, you sort of, I'm not going to spoil it, but you see him freaking out in the bottom floor. Like you see him, he's just high and he's grabbing seaweed and stuff. And it's but I don't know how the hell. But I find this shit so like, dude.
Do we see him hit the floor?
I think that's the bottom right there where he hits. So it looks like where they found his body was 377 feet below the surface.
Oh,
377 feet down, dude.
Oh, he probably couldn't swim from that, huh?
I don't think so.
Oh, look at the floor. Look at the floor.
Yeah, I think here he was already high. Too high to really.
That's creepy. Is he yelling or screaming?
I think in the video you hear him making noises, but I think it's basically you hear the tank squealing and stuff because it's like improper. I don't know exactly what the terminology is. I'm probably
Look,
saying
he's
all the
just
wrong
looking
stuff.
at the ground.
Yeah, I think he's out of his mind, like disoriented and stuff. He's playing in the sand and shit. It's just fucking.
Dude, that is terrifying.
There's a bigger video of this where you see a bunch of seasoned divers from around the world assessing the video and what they think went wrong, and they're all like, "Dude, this is so bizarre." I think this is when he's actively running out of oxygen. It doesn't get graphic, but like my palms are sweaty right now watching this crap.
Oh, dude, that's terrifying. Yeah, he's freaking out.
It's one step away from a snuff film. I can't believe that YouTube allows us to stay up there. Actually,
Well, there's no graphic content about it, you know.
Yeah, 377 feet down, dude. 115 meters. That's so sketchy.
But he finally stopped moving. Oh, the camera froze.
Mm-hmm.
For those who were wondering, he dove without monitoring his ascension rate, meaning he had no idea how fast he was going down. Aside from feeling increasing pressure in his eardrums, he also had no vision at all, meaning he simply had no clue in what direction he was going, if at all.
Yeah, I think Keith said it. Nitrogen narcosis.
Oh,
I'm so absolutely horrified by the ocean.
Same. Oh, Jesus, dude.
Yep.
That was brutal. That's where we're going to end the show, Brandon.
Yeah, everybody's going to have nightmares tonight.
God, that was crazy. Final thoughts?
That was heavy. Yeah, final thoughts. I apologize for all the internet issues, everybody. I apologize for the dim lighting. I had to reset my camera. But I'm a lot more crisp, too, now that I've stopped using those default settings. Like, I can see details I couldn't see otherwise. Yeah. I'm glad to be back in the world of the living after 2 weeks of having the flu. I have like 24 videos that are either in the works or about to be recorded. And I'm going to start scheduling them out like every other day. So I have a good 50 days worth of videos, hopefully, by the time I release them all. I'm just sort of saving them up so I can release them as a big, giant marathon of videos. So it gives me time to catch up and record more videos and release more after that. Because I'm trying not to do spurts right now. I'm trying to get some stuff collectively saved up and then scheduled. So I have a consistent timeline.
There you go.
Yeah. What about you?
I'm always working on stuff.
You got a lot of videos I had to go back and catch up on. There's a lot of videos I need to go catch up on. Like I still need to watch the I haven't watched in its entirety your Return of the Living Dead 2 thing. The music thing.
That did really good.
Did you actually figure it out 100%? Or do I not want to spoil it?
Yeah, I figured it out.
Okay.
With the help of my audience too. They even gave me more details. Like somebody found like a UK presser that actually had the name of the guy who did the score.
Mm-hmm. So were you correct in your theory about it being the original score, or?
I think 99.9% sure. Absolutely.
That's so bizarre. That's so weird.
And people actually, yeah. I think Go watch that video, dude. That video did really good. It was crazy.
I know. I saw the numbers. Congratulations. It's got like what, 37,000 or something like that.
Let me look.
Or is it higher now?
I don't know.
I haven't done shit, dude. Like I haven't turned my computer on in 2 weeks. Besides replacing my APC, I've been on the couch. I haven't done shit with YouTube. Nothing. I haven't even been interacting in the chats very much. So I've just been like, ain't about it.
38,000. Wow.
Jesus Christ, dude.
That's crazy.
Dude, there's something I want to report on, dude, too, also about my channel. I don't want to toot my own horn because it's not huge, but like finally, I'm getting a fucking shit ton of interactions and stuff on my videos. I'm not sure if it's because I've been posting older videos in my community posts to remind people that these videos exist or what, but like most of my views for the last month and a half. The interactions, the views have mostly not been from that fucking playlist. They've been from original content that people are actually interacting with, commenting on, stuff like that. So I'm very happy that even with me not doing anything for 2 weeks, people are starting to sort of catch on to the channel.
That's good.
Yeah. And Tanis actually asked in the chat if I'm going back to Howlin' Hornets this year because A Quiet Place was announced. I don't know. We still don't know because it's so damn expensive. If Christian and Garrett and whoever else goes to Howlin' Hornets, I'll probably just bite the bullet and go. But again, it's so damn expensive that right now it still seems daunting and too far away to think about it as far as Howlin' Hornets is concerned. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. We're figuring it out still.
Yeah.
So
I'll see what the houses are first. I know they announced Quiet Place, which is kind of cool, but I don't really see how that's going to work in a haunted house. You know what I mean? Because if they don't have giant fucking maquette puppets, I'm not going to buy it, you know? But I'm never going to the beach again. Dude, yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah.
shit's terrifying, dude.
Yeah. Dude, I keep talking about it, but I love the way that fucking shirt came out, dude. That's I'm so stoked about that shit.
Yeah, it looks great.
Come in this lifetime. That was Christian's idea, by the way, people, that tagline.
I got my song done.
You do. And I've got the script at 98% now. I actually worked on it more this week. So tightening up some stuff and I'm ready to go. I'm probably going to set the film in the 90s too. Give me an excuse to put some VHS tapes in there and shit.
Hell yeah.
So
there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for another night of Planet Dirty. And we'll be back sooner rather than later with a conspiracy theories episode.
oh yeah.
Take it easy, guys, and good night.